From the outside, this school bus looks like any other. But lift the hood, and the difference is obvious. Gray boxes sit where a diesel-powered engine used to be. In fact, TransPower technicians physically remove the emission-spewing diesel engines from buses, cargo haulers, and trucks. What they've taken out of the truck is this huge diesel engine. And what they're going to do is they're going to replace that diesel engine with their electric components. It'll just slide right in here. The company's engineers have built an electric system that can slip into the space where the diesel engine used to be. Joshua Goldman stands next to a cargo hauler that's inside the company's Escondido facility.
To the operator, it's just another truck. In fact, there are 2,000 longshore workers at the ports of California that any given Sunday could jump into any given diesel electric truck, so it needs to feel just like any other truck they've had without any retraining.
The TransPower vehicles look the same on the outside, and they're designed to be similar, but it's clear they're different when a driver hits the accelerator. That whine is the truck picking up speed. The vehicles have powerful electrical engines that can haul up to 80,000-pound payloads, but they create just a whisper of the sound generated by comparable diesel vehicles. Goldman says the electric technology is getting better.
From the initial batteries we bought 6 years ago to the batteries today, it's 1,000 times more reliable. The quality is much better. We don't have to weed out as many weak cells in the system to provide a more reliable truck to our customers.
Those technological jumps are coupled with lower costs. The batteries in TransPower's first trucks cost about $1 million per vehicle. A new truck today gets a battery system that's twice as powerful for $150,000 to $200,000.
Well, the big picture is that electric power makes a lot more sense to use for most types of vehicles.
Mike Simon founded TransPower back in 2010. He says California's push for clean air gets a lot of credit for driving his company's innovations. Simon says TransPower is enjoying success because it's working on the right product at the right time.
More investors and private companies have become interested in this space because they see the costs coming down for batteries especially, and they see that consumers want choices that are healthy for the environment.
The trucks rolling out of the Escondido company's front door still have a long way to go. California's subsidies aimed at cleaning up pollution on port properties help bring down the final cost of the vehicle, but without that financial help, they'd be 3 times as expensive as a comparable diesel vehicle. Simon sees that changing sooner rather than later.
There will be a turning point where the public subsidies will be reduced and more of the investments will come from the private sector just because it naturally is cost effective to do this.
And there's a potentially huge market. San Diego has a small port, but the Port of Long Beach is a massive facility that uses thousands of trucks. And there's the potential that electric trucks could make inroads into the long-haul market. Kevin Wood is a clean transportation specialist at San Diego's Center for Sustainable Energy. He says momentum is building.
We're going to see steady and slow growth for the next 5 years or so as the technology matures and the prices start to come down. After 5 years, we might see more rapid growth.
Wood says government incentives are the current market's drivers, but falling costs, rising reliability, and the push for cleaner air could overtake that.
As long as people are buying stuff, we need a way to move that stuff around. And so there's really no alternative to cleaning up the freight sector.
Wood expects this niche market to grow slowly, with that growth picking up speed in 4 to 5 years. TransPower could be one of the companies leading the charge. Eric Anderson, KPBS News.